Okay, welcome back to Garage Built Strongman. Glad you guys come back. We're doing a medley again. I like these medleys. I think some guys like them too, obviously, because you watch them. Anyway, so today's medley will be keg over bar, sandbag extension, and then sandbag to shoulder. I'm going to try and do them as quickly as possible. I don't know how that's going to go. It is like 8:30 on a Saturday night. I'm working this weekend, so I didn't get home till later because we had a nice little snowstorm going on. So it is what it is. Yeah, so the keg is 210. The sandbag I'm going to use for the extension, I think the first set I'm going to use the 150 for extensions as well as the to shoulder. And then I'm going to try and jump to the 200 to shoulder it. Yeah, let's see how that goes. I'm not sure where to put my knee sleeves, if I want them on my knees or on my shins, because the keg seems to beat the piss out of my shins, and that's not fun. But let's give her a try. Okay, just got a rubber pad on here to protect my axle bar so it doesn't scuff it up too much. I got my elbow sleeves on. In the summertime, it's not really a big deal, but it it offers me a little bit of grip. I can chalk them up, and it also protects me from getting pinched and stuff like that. Not that it's a big deal, but nobody wants to get beat up too much if they don't have to. So it's three kegs over the bar, three sandbag extensions, and then two shoulders. Yeah. Right? You guys ready? All right. Woo! All right. Well, that's round one. So I'm going to push this 150 out of the way, and I'm going to grab the 200. And I mentioned in a previous video, there's a difference between these sandbags. Aside from the weight, um, this sandbag is entirely sand filled, and that makes a difference in the way it feels. Um, the 150 sandbag has rubber mulch in it, which is recycled tires, and so it moves a lot more. Whereas this sandbag that is actually sand, it's very hard. So that's good and bad. I don't know if it would make a difference if it was they were both the same weight, how much easier or more difficult that would make it. I feel like the 200-pound sand-filled sandbag is probably a little more difficult. So we're going to go with that one. I changed the angle. Hopefully I can get it all in there for you guys. All right, let's give her a go. I'm going to try not to trip over the sandbag, fall over, though it'll make great content for you guys. Might make a hospital trip for me. Fortunately for me, there's a hospital literally across the road from my house. I know this because my child has gone there a few times. All right. Oh yeah, it's taken out of me, but that's the point. I give myself a second here. Well, I made it there, but not real pretty. In an event, that would not count. Woo! Definitely, definitely a little more effort on that. All right, I had to take a breather. Last set, gonna get poked in the eye. Here we go. Woo! All right, give me one sec. All right, so that was a sandbag keg medley, and I was thinking, that's good enough, right? No, I thought, you guys want to see some static holds. Because static holds are probably the single most exciting thing to watch. I cannot think of anything more exciting to watch than somebody standing there holding something. Right. Anyway, actually, I do have a Thor hold. If you know what the Thor hold is, I'm sure you guys know what the Thor hold is, right? You're basically holding a hammer or some level of implement out in front of you, basically for time. I do have that event. Um, So I have another. It's actually a quick little medley. I'm not going to show you the whole thing or the all the sets. I'm just going to show you the first go round. It's not really jump into each one, but I'm going to do each one and show you what I got to do. The first one is just a grip hold. Now it wasn't specified, and there is any number of ways you can do this. Any, I'm going to use my axle bar. I could use a standard bar to do a hold, but I'm going to do double overhand axle. It's harder. It's just harder to grip, so it makes your hands work harder. But as I said, there's so many other ways you can work grip. But that's what I'm going to do today. And it's going to be for time, I believe. I'm going to go for about 30 seconds. This bar is 35 pounds. So it's a total of 215. So I'm just going to pick it up and hold it for, like I said, probably about 30 seconds as long as I can hold it. And that's just going to work those forearms and that grip. I'm going to wait till the clock reaches a number that I can count from, because if it's not an even number, I'm screwed. You want to try not to rest it on your thighs or anything or cheat yourself. I don't think 30 seconds is in it. It's been a long day. Did manage 30 seconds. It's not bad. So, you can imagine doing a couple of sets of that, how it really is going to burn out your fingers in that. And you really only do a few sets. You're not doing max holds every week. Your grip gets worked pretty well on just about any of the events. When I'm doing deadlifting, a lot of times I'm not using straps till I'm getting to a maximal lift. So, you're always using your grip, but your grip can always use a little more work, and sometimes specific things help. I did do a video a while back on some of the grip techniques that I like. I would love to link it on this video, but I don't know how. I'm not that guy. Sorry, that was that. The next one is an actual Thor hold. Now, I don't have a lot of confidence in this one because I haven't been doing it much, and it's never come up in previous events. So I'm going to dig out the tetanus dumbbell here, dry it off a little bit because I use a propane heater. Things get a lot damp and very damp in here. So this is a 45-pound dumbbell. I'm going to try for like 15 seconds, and I can guarantee you I probably won't get there. But we're always looking to improve, so let's try and improve. So try and get an even grip. There was a gentleman had a Thor hammer for sale. He wanted like 200 and change for it, and I just didn't want to put out that money for something that's that specific. So, all right, here we go. And here we go. I think that was 20. Like I managed 20 on that one. I probably could have gone a little bit more. So this old school, this particular dumbbell, I actually have a whole set of them. Jokingly call them tetanus because they are rusty as hell. But on the inside here, you can see that it's got a metal ring that's digging into my hand. So maybe going forward, I'll use my fat grip and put in there so that doesn't affect it, because that actually started to hurt pretty quick. It's dug in my hand pretty good. So, oh well, whatever. The shit happens. All right. And the last thing I'm going to do here, I know this is going to be a pain in the ass to watch. I am just going to do a set of 5 barbell front raises. Nothing exciting, but this is basically a simple program that I'm using to improve that strength, and I'm moving through it fairly quickly. The typical 45-pound dumbbell or barbell, I'm sorry. See what I mean? I got more. and that's basically what was next in my program anyway. Now I'm trapped. What the hell do you get out of here? It's rack kind of a pain in the ass some days, the way it's set up. Okay, so I'm going to do one more round of that, and that'll basically constitute my grip work for today. I might consider going up another 10 to 15 pounds on the overhand grip, but it's not really necessary. That was the two grip work there, grip work, the Thor hold and this, uh, pretty good, pretty good. I enjoyed them. So that's where I'm going to call it for today. A little bit longer, probably. Me yapping off as usual. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I got some more work to do. Next week, I believe we start into a deload, and then we'll start a new block of training. So there'll be some variations on what I've been doing so far. So I'm going to bring you guys along. I'll be about five weeks out from my first comp of the season, which is March 29th, almost the 21st. And that will be my first competition of the year. I will be doing lightweight masters. After that, I will be moving to heavyweight masters because ultimately I'll be competing in Masters 50 plus. Masters 50 plus, there is no weight separation in it. So you will be competing against anybody from 200 pounds to 300 pounds or plus. And so I figure if I push myself to work with the heavyweight masters class, that will help get me into position to compete against the 50 plus guys. There's not many of us in Ontario. Therefore, there's also not very many in Canada that are competing. I believe there was only 4 that competed at nationals last year. So it is what it is. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you come back for more. And I appreciate you guys for subscribing and liking the videos and some of the comments that have been made. And we'll try and get you guys more involved going forward. Thanks for stopping by.